Hey guys, well, actually, welcome to my comic corner. This is Lynn, and I got a Dorkerys mystery box right there. I'm gonna open it up. Showed up this day. I ended up getting in on Friday, I think, when they sold them. I actually got in on my other Instagram page. It was LW23, but as soon as they started selling them, I started commenting from both pages, and I got box number 6 through my LW23. But this is now my comic page, so I'm gonna open it up on my comics closet. See the thing right there. But I was just gonna say, actually, this year, actually even beginning in last year, I went to the Terrificon and I bought a couple of mystery boxes from Very Gary, and I forget the grand prize. I don't think I got the grand prize, but I got some. There was some last Ronin books, some prints from Ryan Gary Brown, but I got this, which was Spider-Man #1. Silver edition, 9/8. It was in the one box, which I'm just gonna put that over here. I'll talk to you about this in a second. And then I bought 2 of them. They were $125 each, and I think he sold me 2 of them for $200. And I was there early. I went there. First show I've been to in a long time. And with my second box, I also got this, which I thought was cool. It's the matching, kind of like a matching cover, homage to this original. There's been a lot of homages to this original. So I got those, which I thought were, I'm a Spider-Man collector, so I forgot what the exact grand prize may have been. I've seen this, I think I saw it at Motor City Comic Con the other day for $200, asking. So anyway, and then I went to a show called Dawn of the Collectors in St. Clair Shores. It's the Bruce VFW Hall. And they had, it was $3 to get in it. Just a small show at a VFW Hall. They had some cool stuff. I got a couple decent books. But they had get in early, pay $10 to get in early, and get in the early bird raffle where they're giving away 3 slabs. One was the Hulk one with the red Hulk on the front, which I have a couple of those books. I don't have them slabbed. And it was 9/8. No, I think it was 9/6. And there was another one that was a Marvel book, and I don't remember what it was, but I had it also. So I was hoping to get this, and I went in, and you pay your money, they give you a raffle ticket. And they drew my name. Actually, they drew a number first. I think it was 316. They drew 311, and nobody showed up. Nobody showed up at all. Waited. It was 5 to 10 because we got the early thing was 9 in the morning. So we drew another one, and I was standing right there. And he drew my number, 316. So anyway, I got this slab there, which was pretty cool. I don't have any other CBCS slabs yet. I have several coming. I had a bunch of stuff signed at Terrificon, and a bunch of stuff just signed at Great Lakes Comic Con and at the Motor City Comic Con in the fall. So a bunch of it from CBCS, because they're there. They're there to witness. You don't have to go through a facilitator. I went to, I think it was Gordy. I think it's Cardi or somewhere. But they did really good. Gordy's Loot right here. Lockwood's Loot. He really set me up for help me out. He's got a couple guys there facilitating, and actually they had Bill Morrison, who drew the Simpsons comics, sitting at their table doing sketches. So I got a couple of books. I got I have to show later a Bender sketch, kind of like on the comic paper. Looks like a original print drawing, original comic page. And I bought a Futurama one that he sketched a Bender on, which cost me like $100. But that was cool. It was really cool looking. I had a Simpsons one and a itchy and scratchy one, but they were both in great shape. I had Bill Morrison sign them. So anyway, I got I was at the Great Lakes Comic Con last weekend, 2 weekends ago, and they have a raffle there. When you go in, you filled out a little slip, which was a mailing list thing. And I went the first day, Friday, and they pulled slips out, and people came up and got to choose what they had there. And they had different books. They had a bunch of exclusive books. I bought each one of those. You bought them with my ticket, you get a discount. But first day they drew all people, and there was a few people that weren't there, but they gave all the stuff away. On the second day, Saturday, actually my wife and my daughter and my son-in-law came out, and we all had slips in. Plus I filled out a couple extra slips. They were laying around. People didn't fill them out. So I filled them out and put them into thinking, hey, I got extra chances. But they drew 14, 15 slips. One person came up. and took the slab book, which I don't remember what that was now. And my daughter asked me what to get if she got drawn, and I said, well, grab the slab first, but if not, the only other book I was really interested, they had a X-Men Adventures, which is a pretty good book, I guess, but I have one. They had a Bloodshot one with a foil cover, and I guess it's a green pant variant. But anyway, they do a bunch of names, I mean, probably 20, I don't know. And one person came up and took the slab. So I told my daughter, get the Bloodshot book, because Kevin Van Hook was there signing, and Jim Shooter. But it's like 5:45. It was like 20 to 6, and the guy that was running it decided instead of pulling names, he was just going to do a trivia contest. So I just figured as soon as they asked a Marvel question, I'm going to raise my hand. Well, the first one was a Marvel question. It was first appearances. What was the first appearance of Spider-Man? I put my hand up. Some guy sitting over in the bleachers, he called on first. I think he was a little faster. He said Amazing Fantasy 15. And he asked 3 or 4 other questions that I didn't know the answers to. One of them was, what was the first issue for Michonne in Walking Dead? Which I guess is 19, I think is what they said. But then he said he was going to ask one more Marvel question. And as soon as he started asking, I just put my hand up. And he asked two of the original X-Men, which I yelled out Cyclops and Iceman. So I won the Bloodshot book. So I went and got it. And I told my daughter, no, we had to hurry up. I was going to get them signed, because if they were even still there. Of course, I picked it up. We were walking down. I dropped the book, hit the bleachers. It put a little bend in the top. But it's going to get pressed through CBCS. So hopefully it won't knock it down too far. But anyway, I got 2 beautiful signatures. Kevin Van Hook on one side and Jim Shooter on the other. So I'm a winner. I won, that book. I won this. I actually won a trip to Maui through a radio station call-in show. So I'm feeling pretty lucky. He said this thing's full of big hits. I heard him say big hits, so I'm gonna open it up and see what we got. I like Spider-Man. I could use that annual #1, but we'll see, because I will be happy with anything I get here. Here we go. Alright, so there's... Alright. And on top of it, they have a clear ultra card, a couple cards. See if I can get them open here real quick. Get the blue tape off. And I do collect cards. I have a bunch of Marvel cards. And I have Garfield cards, Little Mermaid cards I got for my daughter. And we have a Sauron, clear ultra, sort of cool looking card. I may have that, but Omega Red. Be able to see these. I'm trying to get it out of the circle of light there. Got my new stand here. My daughter bought me a ring light that holds your camera. This is the first time I've used it. It looks like it's working really well. This is Apocalypse. You can see that ring in there. And then there's Deadpool. Got a good Deadpool. Yeah, I love Deadpool. Again, that's one of my grails. This is the first Deadpool and the White Queen. Whoops, I dropped it. Drop it. The White Queen. So that's cool. I'm gonna get these in here. I'll knock them off and button them up. All right, so he's got to start here on it. One done. I'm not sure. Drew packed them or Lady Dockery, but I know one packs them and one numbers them usually, how they were saying before. Yeah, this showed up today and I showed my wife and told her I spent $700 on a mystery box. She was like, what? You got tabs on them. I love the tabs. Pull them right off. They got a bunch of books in there. So I don't know if that's good news or bad news. I think it's good news. The more books, the better, right? Oh, Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. I like that. I actually do have one that I had signed by Jim Shooter. I don't think I have it out here. I think it came out as a 9.4 CGC. Maybe I'll send this one in CBCS. So, I'll just set these right here then as I go through. And what's it? You got written on the back, you see? Oh, recent sale on Oh, February 2nd, $15. He's got it rated near mint, which it looks like that. I don't really see anything. It's kind of dark. My light looks good, but and it's first Ogun, first appearance of Ogun, it says. So this is Nova #1. I mean, if they're modern Marvel, I probably have a copy, but this is recent sale of $19 on the day after Christmas last year. First solo series for Sam Alexander. Near mint, he says, and that looks like near mint also. Very nice. And then we have Star Wars Kanan, which I don't have much Star Wars. I have some of the original Star Wars. I have the Star Wars New Hope Super Special or whatever it was, the big book. I have 1 and 2 of that. I think I have a couple of the early ones. But anyway, this says a recent sale of $20 on 212. Near mint, low print run. Oh, Mark Brooks negative space covers. Oh, okay, so that's the negative space covers similar. I've seen a lot of the Marvel ones. Really cool concept, I think. Let me set this up here. I will move it after this one. Boom. What's that there? I can't see them from there. Oh, an old House of Secrets. It's a DC, and I still love the old scary books like that. That one's in really nice shape. And this, it says, recent sale of $20.40 on the 5th of January. Fine. That's an old book. Jack O'Leck, Domain of the Dead. So yeah, that's got the spooky covers. I used to really be into the horror stuff. Used to buy all the famous Monsters of Filmland books. Me and my buddy, when I was in grade school and junior high, we read all those and tried to figure out the makeups. Boom. Secret Origins of Superheroes. I actually found out that I have one of these. I was looking through some of the DC stuff to see if I had anything for George Perez to sign, which it's a shame that I guess that's been canceled. This says it's got a recent sale of $29.95 on 12/27. I didn't realize that. I've got another one over there in the box. Okay, this is the first appearance of the Huntress. It's a very good condition. It's pretty good condition. Mine's not in very good. It's maybe in good condition. There's a little bit of a spine bone. I think it looks like it's maybe not. It looks like a hardbound book or square bound book. He's got a lot of books in here. Oh, okay. That's an old Thor. I like that. I got quite a bit of Thor. Some old ones. 12-cent book. Thor 146. So this is very good. Plus, recent sale of $33.99 on 221. The Origin of the Inhumans. So I like that. I always love the Inhumans. I always thought Black Bolt was a very cool character. Medusa too. I like the whole. I used to have long hair. Boom. So that's Old Avengers. A 20-cent Avengers. It's 97. Rick Jones Conquers the Universe. So let me see what we got here. A recent sale of $40 on 217. Fine, very fine. Oh, it's Into the Kree Skrull War. Let's see, I know I don't have that because that's before unless I bought it, sometimes a back issue, but boom. So that's, oh, here we go. Amazing Spider-Man. Another 12-cent book, number 56. He hooks up with Doc Ock here. I love that. Here's sale of $51 on 126. Very good. Plus, that's the first Captain Stacy. So, I mean, I remember I was reading them when Captain Stacy died and Gwen Stacy died. I probably had this one when I was a kid. Of course, I destroyed all my books. I didn't really destroy them, but didn't take care of them. Okay, now this says The Origin of Galactus and, oh, Thor, Mighty Thor. Another 12-cent book, 162. Recent sale of $60. 211. Very good find. Origin of Galactus. So I'll get pictures of these and I'll post them up. I've been doing like a split screen so you can get a good look at the books. They're hard to see here, I know, but it's the excitement of opening them. So this is an old 15-cent Batman. When I was a kid, we used to read a lot of Batman. And we used to watch Batman on TV. Adam West was, we got called in from outside by our parents. So this was a recent sale of $77 on 128. Very fine. 1970 Neil Adams cover. Yeah, that's really cool. I have to move these. And all right, let me just get this blue off of here. I'll bend the book, because this one says it's nice. Anyway, it's a Thor 114. I always loved Crusher Grill the Absorbing Man. This says the recent sale of $99.99 on 2/25, which is the day after my birthday. I was at the Great Lake Con that day. Good, very good. First Absorbing Man. Oh, well, so there you go. That's one of my favorite characters. Here's one when he fought Hulk. And then kind of turned in the Hulk movie with Eric Bana. So that's those. And then he's got something here that looks important. We'll get it open and see. Get back here and sit so I don't fall off my chair. Okay, what do we have there? Oh, look at that. The famous monsters of filmland, Frankenstein conquers the world. I went to see that movie when I was a little kid. I remember my dad took us to the drive-in to see this. And that's nice. This has a recent sale of $39.99 and $210. It's a 1966 classic horror. See, I was only 6 years old, but we used to buy those. Okay, this is the highest valued book in my box. It says, "Open at Last." So I didn't get the big book, and you know, that's fine. I got a lot of nice books. I hope everybody's enjoying this. If you like this, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or subscribe. It'd be nice, and give me a comment. So what's this? Oh, it's telling old Spider-Man. I love it. Spider-Man 59, Brand of the Brainwasher. First Mary Jane. First appearance of Mary Jane, very fine near mint. Recent sale, $340 on 2/18. So that's my mystery box. I'm very pleased. I think that's very awesome. I'm a big Spider-Man collector. I've been buying a lot of old ones. I think I have 23 is my oldest Spider-Man, which I bought for $40. But it was from Very Gary, and the corner box is cut out of it. And also, well, the number and date were over here, but somebody cut out the month, which I believe was April. I looked it up. I actually put another Spider-Man, I think I have 34, which is the one where Craven's diving down. I bought that from Very Gary for like $270, which is the most expensive book I've ever bought until I bought a $700 mystery box. And I got a $340 book, so plus another $100 book and several well worth it. So I love this book already. Should I read it or slab it? I'll probably slab it, and then, or at least put it away, and then digitally read it. Now, I'm sure I've read it before. I'm not sure what year it was. Is that on here? But I was reading these through the late 60s into the 70s. So anyway, that's my mystery box. I'm going to put this on, as soon as possible. This is a Tuesday night, so hopefully I'll have it on tomorrow. I'm going to contact the Dorkerys and make sure they want me to put this on yet. Hopefully they're fine with it. I don't want anybody to see it and not, well, I thought if I had the big prize, I wouldn't want anybody to see it until the open airs. So I'll figure it out. I'll get this on. I've been on here way too long already. It's been 20 minutes. So go dork yourself. Pew, pew. No, yes, but Thanks for watching my comics closet and bring those comics right out of the closet. Hello, I'm back here, my comic closet. I just wanted to add on to that video that I just did, opening up the Go Dork Yourself mystery box. Because I didn't add it all up. I actually added everything up, and with all the books, which of course I had, like I said, the Spider-Man, which number is this? 59, first Mary Jane, and there was Thor with first Absorbing Man, which was $100. It all came out total, adding up just the books. He also had these cards where I guess a little bonus. There's no price on them. I mean, I don't know what they'd be worth. They're nice cards. Anyway, so my box came out to $846.32. So I spent $700, and I got $846. So a pretty good deal. I mean, if I could go out and somebody said I'd get $850 worth of comic books and they'll give them to me for $700, probably do it. I mean, if they're books I liked, and I like all these books. I tell you what, I really appreciate it. I'm glad they took the time to put them together. I know it's looking up prices and things like that. First appearances, that's work. I mean, it's, time. Time is money. So, I mean, I hope they did well on this. I hope everybody's happy. You should be happy. I mean, I don't know what everybody else gets. I'm looking forward to see what everybody else gets. So, and I know I mentioned I had this is my Bender drawing that I had done by Bill Morrison. And this is my awesome. I put these back up. I stopped, took pictures of all my books that I got through the Dorkery box, which I'm going to put on here. And they realized I didn't add up my price. So I'm going to have to edit this in somehow. I'm working on my editing. Like I said, I got a new setup. I got a new camera, light system. I know I reset everything up. I hope this looks good. But yeah, I got the Deadpool, which was drawn by Jamie Jameson, who inks Jim Starlin stuff, who drew this. And also this. I bought these at the Motor City Comic Con, and then they actually signed them. Jim Starlin signed that right there. I witnessed it. And I also have a Infinity Gauntlet card with Infinity Gauntlet 1 on it, cover. He signed that. And then I had all my Infinity Gauntlets signed by him, which I have 2 of them over there. I have them signed, and I have 4 of them signed by George Perez, and that's what I was going to say too earlier. I sent in a book, the Hulk Future Imperfect, to get a George Perez signature, and I wanted to get the label. I just saw a video from, I think it's collectorsauction.com, and it looked like he got his books back that he'd sent in to have George Perez sign. They graded them and encapsulated them and put the blue to label with the George Perez. So I guess I'm going to get that back, which is nice. I mean, I had other books by George Perez. I just wanted to send in one, hoping he could get it signed. But I mean, it's like everybody, thoughts and prayers to his family, and hope he's feeling comfortable. I appreciate everything he's done. I love the books he wrote. And I mean, he's done a lot. He did a lot of DC that I never really did. I was watching the guy at Collector's Auction, had a bunch of Titans books and things that I wasn't really familiar with because I'm not so much DC, but I did look through some of my Titans. I had some stuff. Like I said, I had that book with the Huntress. So anyway, thanks for the Go Dork Yourself box, and like I say, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So bring your comics out of the closet.